Thanks, Rufus. When most people think of Purdue University, they think of black and gold. But a new innovative program here will have people thinking black, gold, and green as it turns this into this. We're here with Ryan Cambridge. He's the president and founder of the Boiler Green Initiative. Thanks a lot for being with us, Ryan.
Anytime.
We want to start off by talking about what is a green roof and why is one going in at Schleman?
Well, a green roof is a lot of things, but kind of breaking it down to its basics, it's about bringing a layer of vegetation that acts as insulation for the rooftop. So it makes the rooftop last longer, and it makes the building underneath it easier to heat and cool.
Now, we need to be clear, this isn't just taking plants, throwing them on the roof, calling it a garden, and calling it a day. This takes a lot of effort, and there's training that goes through with all this as well.
Absolutely. These systems are highly specific to the rooftop environment, so they're not what you would typically think of when you think of gardening or plants. These systems don't even use real soil, in fact. It's an engineered synthetic soil that's completely inorganic.
In this situation, the plant material and will absorb a lot of that runoff, so therefore reducing the amount of water that actually goes into the drains and cleans up the water as it comes out at the discharge point.
This is a lot more than just putting plants on a roof.
Right, that's absolutely right. So we want to be able to educate the people who come and visit our roof about what exactly the roof is doing to benefit the public and the community in general. And so what we'll be doing is putting up a data logger that will collect data from several probes that we'll have out on the site, including a soil moisture probe. We're going to be monitoring the runoff that comes through the drains, so we'll have equipment that will do that. And we'll also have rain gauges up on top of the roof so we can measure the incoming rain. So the idea is overall to get a water balance, so figure out what's coming onto the site and then what leaves it, so that we can calculate a fraction of how much water the green roof is actually retaining and preventing from going into the stormwater system. And the other good thing is that all of it's going to be powered by solar panels, so none of it's going to be through electricity generated by the building. It'll all be solar panel run, so that'll be good too, you know, promoting alternative energies. Also, that'll be powering the monitoring equipment.
A large part of the roof will be putting an educational signage on the roof, so that we hope that not only Purdue students but people from the community and schools can go up there and see how green roofs work and what monitoring we're doing. Most people, you ask them what a green roof is and they just like stare at you big eyes, or you get the, well, it's roof and it's green. But because our project's getting so much attention, we hope that more people are aware about green roofs and more people consider putting them on their own property. Because in the end, they're a great stormwater management tool, and they're just look great and improve the value of your home.
You know, it's always great when students do the first on campus, and it just shows insight and entrepreneurship and really doing the right thing.
The beauty of this kind of a project is the students have pushed us over the first hurdle, and that's always the toughest one. You've got to get the first one installed, and then people understand it, accept it, want to move forward. So we've got a lot of flat roof on campus, and we're really looking forward to doing as much as we can.
You know, this is a technology that's been around in Europe for a really long time, and it's just now making its way to the United States. But I think especially with the environmental movement now and some of the real financial benefits that developers can see from green roof installations is something we're going to be seeing a lot more in the future. And I think it'll be fun for us to say that, you know, the first green roof at Purdue University is a student initiative. You know, we brought the first one to campus.
It's a simple idea, but one that has massive potential not only for Purdue, but for the rest of the country's green movement as well. For Boiler Bytes, I'm Mike Westervelt.